Melissa, you're always so encouraging. Almost like we're doing something cool, and you're like, we are.
We are.
We are experts.
Don't sell us short.
Yes. Well, welcome to our 6-week challenge.
Yes. And this is bonus episode number 1.
That's right.
So it's like a little mini episodes that we're going to be throwing in just to help with these habit changes. So 1 new habit a week for the next 6 weeks.
Exactly. And we've picked the 6 most beneficial habits that we've realized talking to patients and looking at the data, that if we can fix these 6 main habits, we will make big impacts in our metabolic health, our lifestyle, our essentially everything.
Yeah. So is this like drum roll?
Yes, drum roll. Habit number 1.
Week 1. Habit number 1 is replacing liquid sugar.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Melissa, let's talk about a little bit about this idea. Of course, everybody knows we need to drink water. But before we talk about drinking water, why is liquid sugar so bad for us?
Yeah. So it's a lot of empty calories is one thing. So we're getting lots of extra calories in our day, and it's not doing anything to make us full. So
Correct.
and it's not giving us any additional nutrients. So that's why these are like empty calories. So that's one reason. But also, I guess, do you want to talk a little bit about like insulin resistance and how that can kind of be a precursor to weight gain and diabetes?
Exactly. Yeah. I think data after data point has shown that liquid sugar in the form of table sugar, sucrose, so in your sweet tea, your high fructose corn syrup, these things, all they do is worsen your insulin resistance, which is horrible for diabetics, horrible for pre-diabetics, horrible essentially for all metabolic diseases. Like you said, Melissa, they have 0 benefit. And so when there's something that gives you 0 benefit and only side effect, including the ones that you can see on the outside, the beer gut that guys gain, that's something that we really want to work on eliminating. And what we've seen is when patients get rid of it, almost instantly, before doing anything else, they all start losing weight, right? Now, Melissa, what are some examples? Because I think people will know, okay, well, I don't drink Coke, but we're talking about all sorts of things.
Yeah. So any type of soda, sweet tea, juices.
Yes.
Even, are we doing like loaded teas, like the artificial sweeteners? We're getting on those too.
Yeah.
So yeah, even your artificial sweetened beverages. And really kind of like new information came out from World Health Organization, which I think is stuff that we've already known, but using artificial sweeteners does not help with weight loss.
Right.
So replacing your, say, soda with the diet version of that will not contribute to any weight loss over time. So there's really no benefit to the artificial sweeteners either.
Exactly. Right. And other things, milk, that seems to be the big one this past. Everybody's just drinking crazy amounts of milk.
People drinking like a gallon a day. I had no idea.
Yes, the milk in the United States, they do have a lot of added sugar in it, which again, like we said, metabolically, we've got enough papers to show that that is not something good.
Right. And that is just, I mean, how many calories
Correct.
would be in there? And, if you're not, if you're drinking the full fat stuff too.
Exactly. And of course, the one that's always there, but we kind of normalize alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, that one is a little tricky. You probably can't stop alcohol cold turkey, especially if you're drinking a lot. But that is something that we want to work on to limit because, again, alcohol also, same thing, very, very little benefit from a metabolic standpoint. The data as far as one helps, one doesn't, it's always back and forth. Our rule of thumb is usually just a limit as much as you can, which, we just did a whole episode on habits, Melissa. What are maybe some tips on how to improve water? Because obviously if you take away this stuff, you have to increase water. Maybe some habits of getting rid of this bad habit and then making a new habit. Replacing a new habit.
Yeah. So, and you can visit that episode if you want some more information on a habit change, but making small changes at once. So even if we're kind of transitioning from, say, more of a soda drinking day to maybe replacing 1 or 2 of those a day with water. So starting small, sometimes it's just 1% a day, making that change small and manageable, making it fun and easy.
Right.
So get you like a good cup that you can, or mug, or your Stanley, or whatever, yeah, whatever you use, and that makes it fun and easy for you. What else?
Yeah, I think another one, if you are a tracker and you like apps, there's a lot of apps that can help you track your water intake. Obviously, a lot of the people that use Stanley cups or mugs, that makes it easy because you can say, I drank 2 of these today. And the same thing, like I said, so that will help you figure out, okay, I've cut, tracking the same way. Instead of drinking 4 Cokes a day, you drink 2, or instead of drinking, half a gallon of milk a day, you drink 1 less, 1 glass of milk a day, and things like that. And I think just doing that and increasing the water, most people almost instantly just feel better. And so what we're saying is by the end of the week, we should be half of what we're doing. Now, of course, we don't need a deadline. The goal is over the next 6 weeks. This is habit number 1. Over the next 6 weeks, we will love to transition to just mainly water.
Yeah, maybe your coffee in the morning or something is fine. But yeah, for the most part, by the end of the 6 weeks, pretty much drinking only water. Did I interrupt you?
No.
Okay. No, I was going to say something else. And as far as like the making it fun and easy, for the people that don't like water, drinking water all day is really a hard concept.
Right.
So there are ways that you can flavor your water. You can get like an ice cube tray and put like some berries or lemon slices, freeze it up as ice cubes, put those in your water bottle for the day. Little things like that can make it just more appealing, so that you're able to do it a little bit easier. But I would say when you get used to drinking water more and you've been, say off the sugary beverages for a while, like drinking water is actually good. It's not unappealing at all. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. It just takes a little while for those taste buds to get used to it. And you're right. I used to hate drinking water, and now it's like, when you drink sweet things, it's too sweet. So, so that's habit number 1.
Habit number 1.
We're starting Monday.
Yes.
If you want to comment to encourage each other, please do, because I think interaction, community, encouragement, that's one thing that makes it satisfying too, that when you see other people are doing the same thing, they're getting good results. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have any sponsors, but if we do.
Someday.
Yes. So, this is week 1. We'll look forward to week 2.
Yes.